Hey everyone, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you are out with loved ones and friends enjoying the day, and I hope you're being safe. Welcome to Story Snapshots, where every tale unfolds in 15 minutes or less. From thrilling mysteries to heart-warming moments, a new world awaits with each story. Today's snapshot, the first year. Thanksgiving has always been my favorite holiday. Grandma made it magical. As a kid, I'd follow her around the kitchen, begging to help with everything. When I turned 7, she finally said yes. I got to set the table and make the centerpieces, sparkly, flowery creations with beads and ribbons. By the time I was 10, I was chopping vegetables and pestering Grandma with endless questions while she laughed. Every year, she gave me a new responsibility. And by the time I graduated high school, I could cook every recipe from memory. She inspired me to become an event planner. Planning events lets me create cherished memories for others, just like Grandma did for our family. It wasn't always easy. Building a business from scratch at 18 felt impossible. Most people doubted me, including myself. Not Grandma. She believed in me when no one else did. One sunny fall day, after landing my biggest client yet, I felt unstoppable. Then my phone rang. Mom's number flashed on the screen and I answered, laughing, until her words turned my world upside down. Grandma was gone. Grief consumed me. At first, I buried myself in work. But when I nearly lost a client after snapping at them, my assistant urged me to take time off. 3 weeks passed and I barely left my bed. On the final night, I dreamt of Grandma. She stood in her kitchen, hands on her hips, her familiar, stern look aimed directly at me.
"Why are you laying in bed wallowing, young lady?"
she scolded. I laughed through my tears. Of course she'd say that. Grandma had no patience for self-pity.
"Solve the problem or be quiet about it,"
was her motto. She'd never let something as trivial as death stop her from bossing me around. "Heart, Grandma," I whispered. "You were my guide. How do I move forward without you?" Her expression softened, and she pulled me into a hug. I cried harder, mourning everything I'd lost. The comfort of her laugh, our quiet afternoons, sharing fries and cheese sauce, and all the future milestones she wouldn't see.
"You don't let me go. You carry me with you, and remember me with love, not sorrow. Grieve, but don't stay stuck. And Rachel,"
she smiled,
"make Thanksgiving dinner this year. Tell stories about me, laugh, celebrate. Don't turn my memory into a morgue."
I woke with tears still wet on my cheeks and a sense of purpose I hadn't felt in weeks. Grandma was right. It was time to honor her the best way I knew how. Thanksgiving morning dawned, bittersweet. I arrived at Grandma's house at 5 a.m., just like every year. The silence felt deafening without her. Determined to make her proud, I dove into cooking. Hours later, the kitchen was a disaster. Flour coated every surface, dishes overflowed in the sink, and I'd burned nearly everything. When Mom walked in, she found me sitting on the floor, laughing at the mess She teased, sitting beside me.
"But the house looks beautiful."
She wasn't wrong. Golden leaves adorned the banisters, fairy lights twinkled on the table's pumpkin centerpiece, and the front door wreath welcomed guests with rustic charm. Despite the chaos, the house felt warm and inviting. My aunts arrived soon after, their laughter filling the kitchen as they joined us on the floor. The camaraderie was just what I needed to pick myself up. Together, we cleaned the kitchen, though time was too short to start over. Aunt Angie, always resourceful, ordered a full Thanksgiving feast from the best caterer in town. At first, it felt like a betrayal of tradition, but as the food arrived and we gathered round the table, it became clear Grandma would have approved. Mom raised her glass for a toast. Looking around at the smiles and laughter, I felt a weight lift. Thanksgiving wasn't about perfection. It was about the people who made life worth celebrating. As the night wound down, I caught a glimpse of Grandma standing in the doorway, her smile filled with pride. She gave me one final nod before fading into the glow of the fairy lights. What are you grateful for today? Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving dish or family tradition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's tale, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Happy Thanksgiving from Story Snapshots. Be safe and cherish your loved ones. This has been today's snapshot, a tale of loss, grief, and thankfulness. Subscribe and join us tomorrow for another world, another hero, and another tale. Bye!